What's up everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today we are back with our ultimate GMC right here. If you guys remember, in the last video we ended up putting this beautiful flatbed and putting it to work, and today it's going to be another day where we're going to be putting this thing to the test, or I guess putting it to the work, because we're going to be giving 13YoBros a brand new toy. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and let's begin. So enough of the yap, we're gonna hop into the GMC. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna get this thing warmed up because this thing is super cold. And by the way, I also did add these beautiful amber lights. Look at this. Oh my goodness, we got amber lights. Let's go. But I'm gonna turn them off right now. Hold on, how do I turn this thing off? All right, that's how you turn it off. My truck is all warmed up, and the first spot that we are gonna be making our way towards is gonna be the APM Aquatics, because actually, you know what, no, I'm wrong. I gotta go and pick up some ramps so we can put this toy on top of the flatbed. So I guess technically the first spot is going to be the plain tool store, because that's where we are gonna be able to buy the ramps that we need so we can load up this special toy, which I'm not gonna tell you guys because it's gonna be a surprise. So let's make our way back into town. I'm gonna have to come to a complete stop, make sure the road is clear. All right, it looks like it's safe for us to cross and go into the plain tool store. So I'm gonna quickly park right here in the handicap because we're gonna run inside. Okay, sir, where are the ramps? What? I'm blind, dude. I'm just asking where the ramps are. Where are the ramps? Oh, behind me. Oh, okay. All right, thanks. They're free. He just told me they were free. All right, so I'm gonna throw the ramps right in the flatbed. I'm gonna throw. Oh, I did not mean to open my toolbox. Oh, I wonder if a bag of seed fits in there. I'm kind of curious. Hold on. If I grab a bag of seed, can it actually fit in here? Oh my goodness, I did not know that. I guess the more you know. So let me close that up. There we go. And I'm gonna pull my ramps to the side. I'm gonna place one right there, and I'm gonna place the second one right there. All right, now we can start making our way to the APM Aquatic Center, because this is where we are gonna be picking up 13YoBros' brand new toy. And the reason I'm buying him this toy is because his birthday is kind of coming up, and I feel like this is kind of the least I can do for him since he's been such a great friend, even though we might have had a couple of incidents. But anyways, I'm gonna make a right on this road right here. There we go. Oh, I did not mean to turn on my hazards. That was an accident. Let me turn that off. And then we're gonna pull into this road right here, because if you guys take a look, the APM Aquatics is on the left side. So let's pull in, slowly pull in, and then let's see, where is it? Oh, it's right there. Oh my goodness, I see it. It's right, literally right here. I am so blind. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my hazards, and then I'm gonna turn on my amber light bar. Hold on, I like to keep it on both. I think that looks really nice. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna carefully back this thing up, not too much, because we need some space so we can put the ramps down. So I think this is gonna be a really nice spot. So let's put it in park and let's grab the ramps. Hold on, let me grab a ramp. I'm gonna place this one. I think. Oh my goodness, is this a good spot? Oh, there you go. I think that's good. Yeah, that's actually going to be perfect. Nice. And then I'm gonna place the second ramp. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, I think that should be good. If this does not work, then I guess I give up. But anyways, this is gonna be the toy that we are going to be gifting 13YoBros. So this thing can go on land, can go off-roading, and it can go and drive on the water. Dude, that is crazy. All right, so I'm gonna hop into this thing. So let me hop in. I'm gonna turn this thing on, and I'm gonna try to load it. Come on, careful. Oh my goodness, I almost hit the bed. The front, well, I guess the front of the bed. All right, I can get a little bit closer. A little bit. Boom. Okay, that is gonna be perfect. Let me turn this thing off, and I'm gonna remove the ramps. There we go. And I'm just gonna kind of slide them through the back right here. All right, the ramps are right there in the back, and I can start making our way to the shop, because I do want to customize this. I don't want to give 13YoBros this ATV yet, because dude, this thing looks kind of, whoa, the color looks very not good. Okay, I'll be honest, it looks ugly. So I'm gonna make my way to the mechanic shop, because we are gonna make it into his favorite color, and we're gonna make it really fast, or as fast as we can. But anyways, we have the mechanic shop right here. I'm gonna quickly pull into one of these doors right here. I don't know where I should pull in. I'll probably just pull into this one right here. So let me get this thing turned around. Oh, hold on, back this thing up. We're gonna do a nice U-turn, and look at that, dude. I am so good at this game. We're gonna get this thing unloaded. Let me grab the ramp. There we go. I got the extremely heavy heavy ramps that are gonna go right here, and then another one right here. Boom, look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let me get inside the ATV and carefully unload this into the shop so we can change up the color and max out the engine like this. Yes, we need some W's in the chat. I don't see any W's in the chat. What's going on? All right, so let's make this yellow. Let me bring up the color, and then we are gonna add some transparency. Okay, this is looking really nice, you guys. Ooh, is this new? I think these are new colors. Yo, these are nice. Okay, let's see. I know he likes yellow, but I kind of want to add a nice design. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, that looks nice. All right, let me continue looking. Oh my goodness, look at this yellow. All right, so this is normal, and then boom, extra shiny. Okay, this is the one I'm going with. I'm gonna make this a little bit taller since I don't want this thing to get too wet when I'm in the water. Add a little bit of camber, and I think that is gonna be it. Oh, we could add some attachments. What is this? No way, that is crazy. I don't think we need that, but that is insane. Dude, I cannot believe this thing has a hitch. Look at that. That is crazy. I did not know that. All right, so let me take that off. I don't think he's gonna be needing that, but I am gonna add this because I know he's a little bit clumsy, and just in case he gets lost in the middle of the ocean, he can just like call for help and turn on these beacons. So I think that is pretty sick. So let me turn this thing on. We're gonna get it loaded again on the back of the flatbed. There we go. And we are gonna quickly take this to the ocean and see if this thing actually works, because I kind of want to test out some of the features. But don't tell 13YoBros I kind of tested his new toy. But anyways, let's close up the garage door, and I'm gonna pull up some of these ramps, throw them in the back of the flatbed. There we go. And we are gonna start making our way towards the ocean. And thankfully there's a little campsite right around here. Look at this. Look how fast we arrived at the campsite. So let's pull in, and I think the first spot is gonna be right around here. There should be a dock that we can quickly unload this ATV. So let me get this thing turned around. There we go. I'm gonna back it up just tiny bit. Okay, park. Woo, that was close. I wonder if my bag of seeds is still in here. All right, take a guess, you guys. Is my bag of seeds still in this cabinet? All right, did you guys guess? All right, let's open it. Let's see. Oh, if you guessed yes, then you are right. It is still in here, so we don't need that. We're gonna keep it right in there, and I am gonna place the ramps so we can quickly test out if this ATV in the water. Hold on, let me push that ramp down. Nice. Alrighty, so we have the ramps all the way down, which means we are now ready to take down this ATV and test it in the water. Hopefully it works. If not, then yeah, we might break his new toy. So let's give it a little test. Let me carefully turn this thing on, and oh, careful, and boom. Alright, nice. So before we do put it in the water, I kind of want to take it on a little off-roading trip. Let's see if this thing is oh whoa, this thing is actually good at off-roading. Yo, that is crazy. Oh my goodness, look at that, dude. It is so good at off-roading. Dude, yo, Rose is going to love this new toy. All right, what about going down? Is this good at going down? Oh dude, it just ate that hill. Dude, I am impressed on how good this thing is. All right, now it's time to take it into the ocean. This is gonna be the official test in 3, 2, and yo, look at this. We are actually driving in the water, and look at the color on his ATV. Yo, the color on his ATV is absolutely beautiful. Take a look at that. Holy moly guacamole. Anyways, it looks like we're back. I'm gonna load this quickly and safely on the back of the flatbed, just like so. Take off the ramps and throw them in the back. You guys know the drill. But by the way, 13YoBros went on a little trip, but he is going to be arriving today in the afternoon, which it looks like we're running out of time. We have about an hour left. So let me hop in my flatbed, and I'm gonna go and quickly drop this off before he does arrive home. So dude, I'm gonna step on this thing as fast as I can. I'm not even gonna lie. By the way, you guys, I want to give you guys a huge thanks for all the support, all the likes. It does absolutely mean the world to me. We also hit over 40,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness, like the beginning of the year, I think I had like 20,000 subscribers. So we've been growing at such a fast pace, but I really wanted to tell you guys how much it meant to me. But it looks like we are at the truck stop. Oh my goodness, I am at the truck stop. All right, I kind of missed the turn where I was supposed to make a left, but I managed to do a little U-turn right here, and now we are going the right way. But that's what happens when you yap too much like me. I yap a lot. But we are now at 13YoBros' house. Let's pull into his driveway, and oh dude, is he home? Oh my goodness, his Mustang is right here. No way. I'm gonna quickly check and take a peek peek inside of his house and see if he's like inside. Oh, I don't think so. His TV seems to be off. He's still not home. Okay. So all of his TVs are currently off, which is a really good thing because that just means he's not home. So let's open up. Actually, you know what? Should we put it in here or in his garage? Let me think, you guys. You know what? I'm gonna put it in his garage. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me close that up and look. Take a look at this Mustang. Dude, he has such a nice looking Mustang. All right, let's quickly move a little bit forward so we can load this ATV in his beautiful garage. Dude, I think he just built this garage. Throw down the ramps. There we go. Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. There you go. And let's quickly unload this ATV before he does arrive. So, oh my goodness, that was actually really fast. Ooh, dude, he's got really nice lighting here. Yo, this is actually nice. All right, so we are gonna leave the ATV right here. Let me just close that up, and then when he arrives, he's gonna be able to see his new ATV. Dude, I can't wait to see his reaction, which you guys can check out on his channel probably tomorrow. All right, so let me pick up the ramps. There we go. And then I'm gonna place them back right here. Boom. And then another one. Boom. And we can start making our way back home. Let me turn off my lights, and then my what is this called? My amber lights. Yes, I gotta turn that off. All right, we're back on the main road. I'm gonna quickly pull a left because there is a truck stop right here, and I'm gonna quickly grab a burger. So let's quickly grab a nice little meal through the drive-through. Oh, actually, you know what? What's on the menu today? Let me see. All right, so they got a pickle burger number 2, and then can't see the last one. It's probably bad. Anyways, I'm gonna grab number 1 because I'm feeling a little bit pickle-ish. Get it? Okay, never mind. All right, so let's grab our burger, and then we are gonna start driving back home so we can enjoy this burger. Oh my goodness, I just crashed. Alrighty, everyone, we have now arrived at my multi-level and dollar mansion right here. Look at this beauty of a house. You guys know I'm the world's richest and strongest APM player. But anyways, we're back home. I'm gonna get this thing backed up in my driveway just like so. Oh, did I hit the back? Oh no, I didn't. For a second I thought I hit the back of the flatbed, but let me turn off the engine, and we're probably gonna eat this inside of my house because it is so sunny outside. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Like I said, it does mean the world to me. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.